coming back. It's a C. Allegany College of Maryland is where it's at.
Touching lives, changing futures.
Please be seated. And welcome to the 50th Commencement Ceremony of Allegany College of Maryland. My name is Cynthia Bambara. As president of the college, it is a privilege and honor to stand before you today as we honor our graduates. This is one of 4 spring commencement ceremonies at the college where we honor our graduates. It is indeed a pleasure to see so many of you here today to celebrate the success and accomplishments of our students. Please join me in a warm round of applause in celebration of our students. The graduates before you today, along with those who completed their coursework in August and December of 2011, make up the class of 2012 for a total of 692 graduates. Today, we celebrate with 367 graduates from this year's class. At Allegany College of Maryland, our primary goal is to have our students succeed. Graduates, we know we have met that goal when you earn your ACM degree or certificate. Today, you make all of us very proud as you walk across this stage to receive your diploma. Congratulations to each of you. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform guests who will stand as they are identified. Please hold all applause until everyone has been introduced. First, the chair of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Kim Leonard. Board members, Mr. John McMullen, Mr. Jim Ortiz, and Mr. Barry Ronan. Our administrative team includes Dr. Jim Snyder, Vice President for the Pennsylvania campuses, Dr. Renee Connor, Vice President of Student and Legal Affairs, Mr. David DeWitt, Vice President of Finance, Ms. Fran Leapfried, Interim Vice President of Instructional Affairs, and Dr. Barb Beebe, Vice President of Continuing Education. Student speaker, Danica Trovinger, introduced by Assistant Professor Kathy Wakefield, Dental Hygiene Program Director, and Travis Wilson, introduced by Associate Professor Tom Strickland, Respiratory Therapist faculty member. Molly Saunders Blum, retired professor of Medical Laboratory Technology Program, who was granted the rank of Professor Emeritus this spring, also joins us on stage. Please join me in a warm round of applause for our platform parties. At this time, I ask for the faculty and staff of Allegany College of Maryland to stand and be recognized. Graduates, I know that you will agree without the dedication and commitment of these individuals, you would not be here today. Join me again in acknowledging them and thanking them for their outstanding service. Much work goes into this ceremony, and I would now like to thank those who helped make the ceremony possible. Associate Professor Kathy Klein chairs the Commencement Committee. As you can imagine, there's a tremendous amount of work for this committee to plan the ceremony and to ensure it is indeed a celebration for all of you to remember. To the Commencement Committee, I offer all of you a sincere thank you. To our radiologic technology students, much gratitude for serving as ushers. I would like to recognize our Grand Marshal, Professor Rick Cooper, our Assistant Grand Marshal, Professor Dr. Mark Shore, as well as Associate Professor Kathy Klein and Associate Professor Dr. Rayan Smith, who assisted with the faculty lineup. In addition, special thanks to Professor Sherry Snyder and Associate Professor Dr. Georgia Krieger, who will serve as the readers for this afternoon's ceremony. At ACM, commencement is a time of all hands on deck, and everyone in the college community works together to support this very special celebration. Special thanks to the staff in computer services, admissions and registration, advancement, physical plant, media services, and our cafeteria staff who provided their services to prepare the reception, which follows this ceremony in the College Center. Our music for this afternoon's celebration is provided by the Coronation Brass, directed by Brian Plitnick, and pianist Jordan Swager. Thank you for sharing your gifts and talents with us. Finally, those of you in the audience who are here to support the graduates and honor their accomplishments deserve our gratitude. Parents, grandparents, spouses, children, grandchildren, friends, and other family members, your support to these students has truly helped in the achievement of their goals. So today, as we honor the graduates, we also honor you and thank you for your support. Graduates, join me in thanking all of your loved ones who have helped make it possible for you to walk across this stage today. It is now my privilege to introduce the chair of the Allegany College of Maryland Board of Trustees, Mr. Kim Leonard.
Good afternoon, everyone. Packed house. It's really good to see. Before I offer a few remarks, I'd like to say to the graduates, this is one time in your life that it's all about you today. It's all about you. So congratulations. Certainly on behalf of the Allegany College of Maryland Board of Trustees, we congratulate you on your graduation. You can be very, very proud of your accomplishments. It's now time to put into practice everything you've learned. The very best faculty and staff have provided you with this platform for success. I'd like to acknowledge one more time our faculty and staff. Would you all stand so we can A, see who you are, and B, thank you very much for all your hard work. Speaking of success, I'd like to take a little bit of time to share some positive wisdom from a satirist and comedian, George Carlin. I'd like to share that as I said in this morning's exercises, I have the right to do that because I'm older and I'm gray. So you're going to have to bear with me for a little bit. What he says actually sounds great, seems easy, but takes an awful lot of practice. George Carlin once said, throw out the non-essential numbers. This includes age, weight, and height. Let the doctors worry about them. That's why we pay them. And we got Mr. Ronan sitting up here from CEO of the Western Maryland Health System. He can take care of that. Keep only cheerful friends. The grouches only pull you down. Keep learning. Learn more about the computer, crafts, gardening, whatever. Don't let your brain be idle. As we all know, an idle brain is the devil's workshop. Enjoy the simple things. Laugh often, long, and loud. Laugh until you gasp for breath. The tears happen. Endure, grieve, and move forward. The only person who is with us our entire life is ourselves. Be alive while you are alive. Surround yourself with those who you love, whether it's family, pets, keepsakes, music, plants, hobbies, whatever. Your home is your refuge. Cherish your health. If it's good, preserve it. If it's unstable, improve it. If it's beyond what you can improve, get help. Don't take guilt trips. Take a trip to the mall, even to the next country, to a foreign country, but not to where the guilt is. Tell the people you love that you love them. Every opportunity. And always, always, always remember, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. We love you. Congratulations on your graduation. It's your day. It's all about you. Thank you.
I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our first student speaker of this afternoon. I had the privilege of meeting Miss Danica Trovinger in the summer of 2010. She came to my office after being terminated from a full-time position and was looking for a career change. She found that opportunity in the dental hygiene profession. When Danica entered our curriculum, she entered as a very shy, timid, meek individual. And as I worked with her during that first semester of classes, it was quite difficult for her to even to speak in class. I've had the privilege of working with her over the last 4 consecutive semesters, and I've watched her transform into a confident, compassionate dental hygienist. She excels not only academically, but she excels personally in her interactions with her patients, and the profession of dental hygiene will be blessed to have her as a part of their profession. So it is my great honor and privilege for me to introduce to you Miss Danica Trovinger.
Welcome, faculty, family, friends, and class of 2012. Graduation day is finally upon us. Finally, you can all take a deep sigh of relief, for there will be no more 2 a.m. study sessions, 10-page reports, or insane requirements. You all can now put away your running shoes because there's no longer a need to turn and run in the opposite direction when you see me, for I will no longer have to beg any of you to let me clean your teeth. For most of us, the majority of our time over the last few years has been dedicated toward the degrees and certificates we will be receiving today. At times, this day has seemed so far out of reach. Many obstacles and shortcomings are placed in our paths to test our commitment. It has been a long time coming for many of us, and I cannot forget to thank our family and friends that have been rooting for us as well. We all need to take in the importance of this day. Today is a day of celebration. It is a day to celebrate all the hard work we have put forth to be where we are today. Today is a day to remember. It's a day to remember each and every person that has helped you get to this point in your life. Today is a day to give thanks. Is it a day of expressing your thanks to all of your friends, family, and faculty that have helped you get through the last few years of your life? The past few years have prepared us for the career of our choice. I want to share a quote with you from Steve Jobs. He once said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. So keep looking until you find it. Don't settle." I agree with him, and I hope that each and every one of us have the opportunity to find a job that you love, a place where you are able to practice your skill that you have learned here. Some of us have chosen this path for money, for security, for a better life for your family and children. If you have reached this place, congratulations. If this is just another step in your education, just think of the payout you will experience in the end of your journey. Some of us may go on to become dentists. Others may become doctors. Some people may become parents, while others move across the country to reach that dream job they desire. We only have one life to live, so don't waste it when you're able to strive for something better. Do what you love and do it often. So here's a challenge to each of you. Don't settle. Do not allow yourself to fall back. Always fall forward. Never let anything stand in the way of your dreams. Achieve what may seem unachievable to others. And most importantly, open your mind, heart, and arms to others. We all have the capabilities to help others and make a difference. As Audrey Hepburn once said, remember, if you ever need a helping hand, it's at the end of your arm. And as you get older, remember you have another hand. The first is to help yourself, and the second is to help others. So now it is our time to celebrate. Today, I encourage everyone to celebrate because a few years ago, this day was only a dream. You may shout, laugh, cry, party, or pray, but make sure you celebrate because after the last few years, you deserve every bit of it. Congratulations, class of 2012.
It's an honor today to introduce Mr. Travis Wilson. Travis has earned a 3.72 GPA, and he's also earned the highest in the respiratory therapy curriculum. He is married, he has 2 lovely children, and he has 1 on the way. Travis has taken a full-time position at Winchester Medical Center and will start the first week of June. We've enjoyed having Travis in the program, and we are proud that he's a graduate of Allegany College of Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Wilson.
Good afternoon, honored guests, faculty, family members, and friends. I would like to welcome you on this amazing day that we are sharing as a community in celebration of this remarkable achievement by the Allegany College of Maryland graduating class of 2012. Please join me in giving these men and women a round of applause. As I stand here before you today, I want to express my sincere gratitude, and I am truly honored to have been given this opportunity to share some kind words of wisdom and knowledge. I want to give thanks to all those individuals that have made this achievement possible. First, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for this glorious day and for this great opportunity that He has afforded to me. I want to say hi to my 2 wonderful children, Aubrey and Braxton. I also want to thank my mom and my dad, my mother and father-in-law, and my grandparents for all the wisdom and knowledge that you have provided me towards its success. I want to recognize my instructors and colleagues for their kindness, respect, and the generosity of friendship throughout my time here at Allegany College of Maryland. Finally, and most importantly, I want to thank my best friend, my soulmate, and my amazing wife, Madison, of 2.5 years. I want to say that I know it's been a tough road, and a lot had to been sacrificed for me to get to this point. But all I have to say is that we finally made it, and without your support and your love and your strength, and most of all your patience, this reality of going to college could never have been pursued. When I began to write this speech, I had no clue to what I was going to say, or to what level of indefinite wisdom I was going to offer anyone. I mean, come on. Some of the graduates that are sitting here in front of me today are older than I. So this contradicted everything that I'd ever heard at college. But that is what makes Allegany College of Maryland different than any other college. At this institution, we not only have high school graduates coming to explore their freedom for the first time, but a diversity of family members such as moms and dads determined to provide a better income and life for their children. I can relate to this because my mom and I are both now graduates at Allegany College of Maryland. The diversity here at ACM provides unique opportunities for young adults to engage with non-traditional students in many ways. For example, the younger generation helps non-traditional students learn to adapt to new technologies, and that involves computers, while those who are more mature help mentor young adults improve their life skills such as self-determination and self-respect. Allegany College is a success because it brings individuals of all different backgrounds, age, gender, and nationality, and prepares them to focus on their mind, their body, and their spirit so that their lives reach fulfillment, leadership, and service in today's diverse and global society. This is not just a community college which only prepares graduates for a 2-year degree, as some may think. Rather, Allegany College is a lifelong learning community college dedicated to excellence in education and strives to make the community around it a better place for everyone. Now to the class of 2012, I now offer you some words of wisdom and wish you peace and hope that your journey through life is fulfilled. First off, I want to say, find your passion, because without passion, you lose your sense of life. Don't waste your life away. Remember that as humans, our time here is limited on earth. My Sunday school teacher once asked me if I knew what separated the dates on a tombstone. At that age, I really had no clue. He told me there was about a 1-inch dash mark between the dates, symbolizing the time here on earth is short, and that we should always make the most of it. So I stand here today and ask you to live each day like it's your last. I want you guys to believe in yourself. Be bold and courageous. Embrace change. Continue to work hard, and don't turn to the left nor the right, but keep walking on a straight path toward success. Don't give up. Keep that fire burning inside of you at all times, because once that flame is put out, you will be blinded by the darkness and lose sight of your pathway. I have a quote from a man named Joe Penton, one of the nation's leading youth motivational speakers. He was an Ohio State University football star that had won 5 championship rings and a 2006 Ohio State graduate. And he stated, and I quote, "What's going to set you apart from those people around you in every aspect of life, whether it's athletic, academic, or your personal life, is not just your ability to make commitments, but your ability to keep those commitments," and I end quote. If you fail, get back up and dust yourself off and learn from your mistakes. Mistakes help you become a stronger person and a greater individual. Use your imagination and creativity and think outside the box, because without those individuals that did, the many modern-day advancements such as medical treatments, technology, communication, and even what you drove here today would not have been a reality. Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner, once stated, and I quote, that it's very common to tell graduates to dream and dream big. And I say, do more than that. When you dream, you are in an unconscious state. It ends and you wake up. It's not real. You need to create a vision that takes determination and a plan that takes your dream to a destination. And I end quote. Finally, follow your heart and intuition. In life, you make the small decisions with your head, and the big decisions with your heart. I again want to thank you, and God bless, and congratulations, class of 2012.
Mr. Leonard, the candidates who are being presented to you at this commencement have been duly enrolled, extensively examined, and are thoroughly recommended by the faculty as having completed the requirements for the associate degree, the certificate, or the letter of recognition as appropriate from Allegany College of Maryland. The President and I, the Interim Vice President of Instructional Affairs, therefore certify that the candidates are entitled to receive the same and take pride in presenting them to you.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure. By the authority vested in the Board of Trustees by the State of Maryland, the following students, having been duly examined and recommended by the faculty and certified by the President, as having met the requirements for graduation, are hereby granted the associate degree or certificate as appropriate, and are entitled to all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Before formally presenting the graduates, we would like the graduates from the Allegany College of Maryland Honors Program, the members of Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Phi Alpha, the Focus on Women Award recipients, and those graduating as summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude to stand and be recognized. Congratulations on your academic achievements at Allegany College of Maryland. The following graduates are receiving the associate degree and/or certificate as appropriate. As your instructional program is announced, please come forward. Audience, if you would please hold your applause until the graduates all receive their diploma or certificate from each curriculum area. Associate of Applied Science degrees, Dental Hygiene.
Danica Travinger, Sigma Phi Alpha, magna cum laude. Jessica Lynn Baker. Brittany Nicole Becker, Sigma Phi Alpha, magna cum laude. Amanda Nicole Brenneman, cum laude. Leslie A. Burkett. Sarah Nicole Burkhart. Emily Dawn Cunningham. Jocelyn Nicole Frischkorn. Christiana Renee Gagnon. Shirley Ann Johnston. Kristen Elizabeth Keller. Ashley Shelby Kaiser, cum laude. Elizabeth Rose Kutchman. Cheryl Liu. Lisa Ann Long. Ashley Ray Mallow. Caitlin Renee Mark. Megan Elizabeth McNeil. Mary Ann McKyle. Rachel Nelson, cum laude. Kristen K. Palmer. Michaela Paschke. Nicole Renee Post.
Wanda Rosinski, Sigma Phi Alpha, cum laude. Tia Savolainen. Kristen Marie Scatudo. Sarah Elizabeth Seaton. Erica Leanne Sherwood. Jennifer Lynn Timbrook. Stephanie Ann Tucker. Tina Marie Williams. Ellen Bautista Wood.
Human Service Associate. Kimberly Ann Barb. Letter of Recognition, Leadership. Catherine Lee Rolliston Brown. Letter of Recognition, Wellness and Leadership. Joyce Ann Cowgill. Lindsay Nicole Edwards, magna cum laude. Sally Jo Klein. Roseanne Marie Lehman. Tara Anastasia Moyers. Nicole Jean Peer. Jessica Renee Robertson. Amanda Lynn Robinette, magna cum laude. Rebecca Shirey, honors. Medical assistant. Brittany Amon. Aaron Bluebaugh.
Cassandra Cunningham. Caitlin M. Golby, magna cum laude. Lynette Klein, letter of recognition, leadership. Chelsea Souders. Stephanie J. Treese. Julie E. Wilt.
Medical laboratory technology.
Just wait till they sit down. There we go. Shelley Marie Clark, cum laude. Angelina Glodfelty. Susan Dawn Miller. Connor L. Robinson. Marie S. Shockey, magna cum laude. Gregory Allen Swanovec, Jr.
Radiologic technology.
Just wait till they sit down. Jared B. Beaver, magna cum laude. Courtney Lee Kuster, cum laude. Ashley Brooke Deal, magna cum laude. Eric J. Gadley, summa cum laude. Charles Nippenberg, cum laude. Melissa Brooke McIntyre, summa cum laude. Amber Renee Muskie, letter of recognition, leadership, magna cum laude. Carrie J. Overton, cum laude. Daphne Morgan Riggleman. Natalie Ann Rohrbaugh, summa cum laude. Jordan A. Saylor, magna cum laude.
Respiratory therapist.
Travis J. Wilson, magna cum laude. Randy Clay Beitzel. Asta J. Bernhard. Yor Donis Dirac. Megan Nicole Duval, magna cum laude. Natasha N. Engel. Beth Ann Evans, letter of recognition, leadership. Joshua Adam Hobbs. Nicole Ashley Jenkins. Amanda Eileen Kraus, letter of recognition, leadership. Heather Ray Loy, cum laude. Tara Colleen Lieberger. Tyler Brent McCall. Carrie Ann Myers. Cody Andrew Parsons, cum laude. Daniel J. Pinson. Michelle Lee Peremsky. Stephen Patrick Smith, cum laude. Sinyu and Dawn Huber. Elizabeth Nicole Walker. Logan Williams. Wesley L. Willison. Cynthia Ann Wood.
Therapeutic massage.
Shane T. Chambers. Natasha L. Metty. Ginger Lee Stitcher.
Associate of Science degree, nursing.
Amanda Beckman. Cassidy Ann Bible. Heather Nicole Brandt. Kendall Caitlin Cannon, Phi Theta Kappa, Honors, Summa Cum Laude. Caitlin Nicole Clark. Barbara J. Croston. Brittany Joanne Decker, cum laude. Ambry Rochelle DuPont. Katie Rochelle Emmerich. Christine Marie Fischel. Brittany Nicole Harvey, Letter of Recognition, Leadership. Michaela K. Hirschman. Letitia M. Horton. Louis Jacob Hose IV, aka Jake, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Maltba, cum laude. Zachary Charles Matthews, magna cum laude. Cassandra Lee Oster. Caitlin Marie Robinson. Jennifer Lynn Woods.
Certificates, medical coding. Everybody down? Okay.
Tammy Lynn Barnett, magna cum laude. Jessica Arita Huffman. Najla Hashish Atani, summa cum laude. Kathleen G. Schiffauer, summa cum laude. Janice Lynn Smith, summa cum laude. April M. Steckman. Christian Thomas.
Nursing assistant, geriatric aide.
Pamela J. Dolly, magna cum laude. Jason Paul Green. Alicia Porter, summa cum laude. Michelle Elizabeth Roy, Phi Theta Kappa cum laude. Heather Marie Royer, cum laude. Jessica Ann Stemple. Christina Marie Trabing, cum laude. Jacob Allen Wisner, summa cum laude. Amy Page White, summa cum laude.
Pharmacy technician.
Brittany Lynn Beavers, magna cum laude. Pamela Ann Colmer, magna cum laude. Lisa Ann Nash, cum laude. Jamie Dawn Simons, summa cum laude. Dolores Welch, magna cum laude. Christopher White, cum laude. Samantha Piles White, magna cum laude. Olivia Nicole Wolf, magna cum laude.
Pharmacy EKG technician.
Rebecca Elizabeth Bean. Amber Nicole Cook, cum laude. Michelle Dawn Douglas, cum laude. Kelsey Marie Durst. Leslie Mae Easton. Shirley Diane Everetts. Letter of recognition, Microcomputer Associate Specialist. Brittany Nicole Groudon. Sarah Elizabeth Johnson. Heather Dawn Miller. Candace Marie Shipley, summa cum laude. Ashley Nicole Smith. Sharon Trovener, summa cum laude.
Practical nursing.
Tina Marie Haynes.
Will the graduates please stand? To signify your accomplishments and to formally recognize you as our May 2012 graduating class, you may now move your tassel from right to left. Please join with me in congratulating all of our students. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Students, family, and friends, please remember to join us for a reception in the Student Center immediately following commencement. We ask that our guests in the audience please remain seated as the stage party, the faculty, and students exit the building.
Touching lives, changing futures.